What were some of the highlights in history for you this year?
Some of the history classes that I took.
And what classes in history did you take?
Early American history mostly.
What were the first classes that we did?
The Explorers class.
What did we do in the Explorers class?
We learned about explorers.
Was every child one particular explorer?
Yeah.
And what explorer were you?
John Cabot.
What classes did you do next?
The Jamestown class.
What did you learn in that class?
We learned about how to use navigational equipment and how to avoid unfriendly Indians and how to make sure your crops will go.
What was the finale for that class?
We played a computer simulation game in which you set up a colony in the New World.
How did you do on that game?
It said we did great.
Well, good. What classes came next?
Classes on the American colonies.
How were those classes organized?
Each child had one state, and they kept that state all the way through the American colonization to the Constitution.
What state did you have?
Massachusetts first, then Virginia. It would have been the same, but the delegate of Virginia got sick, and I had to work for them.
So, what did you learn about the colonization of Massachusetts?
It was the first bit of European voting in the New World.
That was the Mayflower Contract, right?
Yeah.
What else did you learn?
The Thanksgiving there was quite famous.
That's usually the basis for our Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yet there wasn't much of a Plymouth Rock.
Why did they come to the New World?
For religious freedom.
How did you complete the colonies class?
We had a colonial marketplace, where each of us made some colonial things and went to the marketplace to barter them with other colonial items.
What did you make?
I made witch bottles from Massachusetts.
And what are witch bottles?
The things to keep witches away from your homes.
Ooh, were those popular?
Yep.
That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yep.
What was our next class?
The American Revolution class.
What did you learn about in that class?
The American Revolution and the Declaration of Independence and all the signers of it. And we did a Declaration of Independence signing simulation.
Who were you in that simulation?
Samuel Adams.
Did we have a special presentation by authors of a book?
Yep.
Tell me about that.
They talked about each signer of the Declaration of Independence.
Do you remember the name of the book?
Signing their lives away.
That was really neat getting to talk to the authors of that book, wasn't it?
Yep.
We had one last class then, didn't we?
Yep.
What was that?
The Constitution class.
And what did you learn in that class?
We learned about the times of the Constitution and the signing of the Constitution and how many people signed the Constitution and what happened to them. And we did a Constitution signing simulation.
Who were you for that simulation?
James Madison.
Well, he was one of the people that we named you after, so that was neat that you got to be James Madison. We also had some great history field trips this year, didn't we, hun?
Yep.
Where were some of the places we went to?
Bennett Place, which was a significant sign of the Civil War.
That's where the most Southern troops surrendered, right?
Yep.
Where else did we go?
We went to Ladder Plantations, a big southern plantation.
And where else?
We went to Mount Vernon, the home of George Washington.
Yeah, we went there with Cool Papa, didn't we?
Yeah.
Any other ones that you particularly remember that were really good field trips?
We went to Moores Creek.
Oh, Moores Creek Battlefield.
Yeah.
We had a great tour there, didn't we?
Yep.
How did we get to have so many of these field trips?
We had a field trip co-op.
And what happened in that co-op?
A lot of the homeschoolers got together and went off to certain places on field trips and got a guide to there.
Did we do a special history class with the homeschool co-op?
Yep.
Where was that place? Do you remember?
Camp Flintlock.
What did you do at Camp Flintlock?
We practiced living colonially.
What sorts of things did you do?
Made candles.
Did you have some dancing and drilling and songs and you made a medicine bag?
Yep.
Dressed up in colonial clothes? You shot off a cannon? That was really fun, wasn't it?
Yep.
Worked hard, but we had a great year in history this year, don't you think?
Yep.